In this tutorial, we will cover how to set control and alert preferences for a card. Once you have logged into the CardControl app, swipe left or right until the card you want to set preference for is shown. First, we will go over control preferences. You can use control preferences to allow purchases tailored to your spending patterns. Once you turn a preference on or off, it will affect the card immediately. Control preferences are divided into 4 categories: locations, merchant types, transaction types, and spend limits. When you have a control set in a category, the category's icon will light up. Locations control what area purchases can be made. My Location uses your mobile device to only allow purchases in the same vicinity as your device. My Region allows you to use a map to select the area where purchases can be made. Any purchase attempted to be made outside of the region will be declined. Block International will decline any purchases attempted to be made internationally. Merchant types control what kind of merchants the cards can be used at. For example, if you give your teenager a debit card to fill up their car with gas and then turn off all other merchant types except gas, this would ensure that they are not spending the gas money any other place. Transaction types control what kinds of transactions the card can be used for. For example, if you rarely shop online and turned off the online option icon, this would ensure that a fraudster could not use your card for online shopping. Spend limits allows you to set a maximum dollar amount that can be spent per transaction. Any purchase attempted to be made over that dollar amount will be declined. Next, we will go over alert preferences. You can use alert preferences personalized to your spending patterns to notify you of unusual purchases. You can choose to receive alerts for all transactions or to only receive alerts for preferred transactions. When you choose preferred transactions, alerts are broken up into 4 categories: locations, merchant types, transaction types, and spend limits. These categories work similar to the categories for control preferences, except instead of allowing or declining purchases, you are turning alerts on or off. Locations will alert you when a purchase is made outside of your selected area. Merchant types will alert you when a purchase is made at one of the selected merchants. Transaction types will alert you when a purchase falls under one of the selected transactions. Spend limits allows you to set an amount per transaction, and if that amount is exceeded, you will be alerted. Any preference changes made by a sub-user will send a notification to the primary user. Remember that while alert preferences and control preferences are similar, they are independent of each other. When a card transaction violates a control preference you set, the transaction is declined and an alert is sent to your phone. If a transaction does not violate a control preference but matched an alert preference you set, the transaction can be approved and an alert is generated to your phone. For more information, or if you have any questions, go to help or call 1-800-456-5067.